Shout out to Casper Productions for making this bomb ass beat. I swear I wanted to compete on this shit. I wanted to fucking compete on this shit. It's one of them beats where you could just, I've been hearing it all around. In some rounds, you know, you hear the same beat over and over and it gets kind of played out. But this shit, every time this beat drops, it's just like a feeling comes over me. You know, a feeling of warmth and love. It's a little awkward. Casper, you are a beast. He also produced Za's Diamond Round 30 song, and that was one of my favorite beats of that round. So if y'all need work, hit up Casper, man. This dude is legit. He makes great beats.
Head up to Jehova, head up to Jehova. The one that I rely on.
Shout out to Freddie Lowe, man. Freddie Lowe has been, oh my bad, not Freddie Lowe. He goes by Taylor Made now, but all of us standard OGs, we know him as Freddie Lowe. But Taylor Made, he has been competing in the standard for a while. I don't remember the first round he competed in, but he's been in a whole lot of rounds. And to see him finally win a round, I just love to see moments like this where people's hard work over time pays off. Just listening at his song, it was the first of its kind. You know, he went into his spirituality. He went into his beliefs in God, and he was authentic to who he is. Now, it may be some people here that think he won this round simply because he was talking about God, but it's not the case. But what it did do is it put him in a category on his own. You know, he stood out as far as content goes and as far as originality goes. Damn, dude, I'm stuttering like a motherfucker. And that's what you got to do in the standard in order to win. You have to stand out. If you take anything from this round, just take that from this round and understand that you can be good, but it's always going to be that artist that's also good but is also a little bit more creative with their approach. Now, that's not to say you should be overthinking your concepts or trying to come up with some shit that you know nobody else is talking about. It's just you have to authentically bring something different. And that's what Taylor Made did.
Represent the Father, represent the Father, the Holy One inside.
This would be the time that I give a shout out to all the artists in the round. Taylor Made, OT, Beautiful, CJ Green, Legit, Sydney Banks, Anonymous, Jim Screechy, Daryl V, Raja, or is it Raha? I don't know. Philo, Nico, and Devin Davenport. Shout out to every last one of you for showing up in this round. That says a lot that you follow through with your commitment. A lot of these rounds we never get 100% participation, and you know that's a little disappointing. It's still disappointing because it's been happening since the beginning of the competition. People sign up and they disappear. I understand things happen, but for the most part, I think if you sign up for something, man, take it seriously. Your name is on this. This is your moment to come and showcase what you do, and this is supposedly your passion, right? Like, you're signing up because you do this music shit and you want people to know who you are. Well, you got something in the standard that is built specifically to help you out long term as an independent artist. So I don't think you're gonna find any other opportunities that are as detailed as this one when it comes to online music culture and paying attention to independent artists. So shout out to all of y'all for showing up. I think you all brought something unique, of course, which is one of the most important and intriguing parts of the standard, is just seeing how many different styles of songs can be created on the same piece of music. I mean, it's pretty damn dope. I'm actually going to try something new in this commentary video. I never do this. I decided yesterday that I'm going to start revealing who my top 4 are. If I were to place the artists from first to fourth, this is how it would look. I would have had OT first place, would have had CJ Green second place, would have had Taylor Made third place, and would have had Beautiful in fourth place. The reason why I would have had OT at first place, and this is not to take anything away from Freddie Lowe, aka Taylor Made. I'm not doing this to take away from the win. I'm doing this because commentary videos are supposed to be open. You're supposed to express your opinion about the round, and I want other people to get involved in this too. So I would like people to express where they felt like people should be placed, because we all have a right to express where we thought people should be placed and why we feel that way. I understand how the rubrics work, so I don't have anything against Taylor Made winning, because like I said, he had the most unique concept of the round, plus he was solid in all other categories, so of course a sub like that is gonna win. But OT to me had the song that I would want to go back and listen to most often. He had the least amount of glaring weaknesses. Like when I hear his song, I don't hear any weaknesses. The dude's voice is fucking dope. The dude's flow is on point, cadence is on point, content was deep, authentic. It was real, you know what I mean? Like he was talking about his life, and it's like he one of them artists where every line is like, damn, this dude got a lot to say. And it's not like, of course all rappers have a lot to say, but in a lot of cases I hear rappers say a lot, but they ain't making no points. With OT, he was making points. Like every bar you can hear, he's spitting his heart and making real life points that you can connect with. Plus it was clever, so it's like it was a cool combination of just authentic and clever rap. And that shit was just original to me. The way he spit his chorus, the way he was rapping, the way he was switching his cadences up. He gave us the trap cadences. He switched it up and started doing some like, he at one point it was sounding like he was from up north, so it was like he was just giving us a little bit of everything, and I just thought it was fucking dope. And he placed second in the final standings. He was about 8 points away from first, so he was in the race. People know he's talented. Nobody really had anything bad to say about his song. I would have had CJ Green in second place because CJ just ripped his shit. Like I'm surprised he finished in fourth, so far away from first place. I thought he should have been way closer. The swagger, the delivery, the chorus, it was just a dope, complete song from top to bottom. And the only thing that separated him from OT, in my opinion, was OT was a little bit more original, a little bit more versatile with his delivery, and his content was a little more piercing. Like OT is the type of artist that'll make you listen. CJ Green, he's clever. It's just the bars could have been a little bit more passionate, not delivery wise, but content wise. Because delivery, I think CJ is one of the best vocally in this competition, but when it comes to content, I think he just needs to get a little more advanced in that area, tap into the emotion a little bit deeper, find different ways to say things so it doesn't sound so familiar, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we all have to write how we write and express how we want to express. CJ did that. It was authentic, and I would have had him very, very close to the top, second place. Yeah, third place would have been Taylor Made for me, because although I would have had him scored higher than anyone else in originality, I would have had him a little bit lower than CJ and OT in vocal delivery and entertainment, because I'm just more entertained by those guys and what they do vocally. So that would have put Taylor Made a little bit below. And then Beautiful, she just always has one of the most unique concepts, but I just feel like vocally she fell a little bit below the rappers this round. Man, it's one song in particular that I just can't get out of my fucking head. And it's not even like a song that I love, because I didn't think it was a good song, but it's something about that chorus. Shout out to Daryl V. Dude be like, on the really, yeah, on the really. Hold on. On the real, y'all gonna feel it, yeah. One part persuasion, 2-part motivation, 3-part I'm a Asian, 4-part Caucasian. That's not the lyrics. That's just the shit be going through my head. I'm really. It's one of them choruses that you don't like, but it's so catchy that you can't help but just have it stuck in your head. You know what I mean? It's the chorus that I don't want to be there, but it just is there. So that's something to build on, Daryl.
The Holy One, the Holy One.
I'm gonna just try all kind of new shit in these commentary videos. I'm gonna start pointing out the one artist that I feel like should be the one artist that really got gypped or is placed in the wrong spot. And I think this round that's Devin Davenport. He placed last, which means he was in 13th place. And I feel like he shouldn't have been down there, because vocally what he did with his song was better than a lot of the artists above him. You know, I would have had him at least in 7th place. For my honest opinion, I just think the mix was so bad it probably affected the way the judges heard it. But they don't judge mixing, so maybe they just weren't drawn to anything you did with the song. I know a lot of people were saying it sounded familiar. It sounded like a typical like a Young Thug track, or just a ratchet trap music track. So maybe people just wasn't feeling the way you did that. But when I heard it, I mean, the flow, it matched up. Your flow was definitely better than a lot of the other artists. Your organization was there. It was just certain parts were weak as far as the way you delivered the words, but you definitely shouldn't have been in last place. I'm really. Shout out to the sponsors, U3 Radio, and I believe Professional Services Marketing. Hold up. Fuck, man, I should have this stuff pulled up, man. Yeah, Professional Services and Marketing LLC and U3 Radio. Those are the sponsors for round 32. Very important part of the standard is that the sponsors show up and fulfill their rewards. Because if you don't, it's not really a bad reflection on the standard. It's more of a bad reflection on you and your business. So if you're a sponsor, make sure you're getting in contact with the winner and fulfilling your reward. Otherwise, it makes your business look whack. Overall, very dope round. I'm happy with who won. Of course, it's always going to be conversations about this artist should have won, that artist should have won. No matter who the judges are, we're going to have those type of conversations in the standard, because it's just way too much talent and way too many songs. And it's always going to, it should be more than one song that is good enough to win. If not, it's just a whack round, you know. Or maybe you're just that damn good that you just clearly are better than the other people in the round, but it's usually not like that. So shout out to everybody who leaves feedback on these songs. Appreciate everybody spending time listening to these underground artists. That's what this platform is about. Shout out to all these new people that just joined the page within the last few days. I think like over 100 people have joined in the last few days, so it's good to talk to y'all for the first time through video. Enjoy your time on the page. Understand it's about honest interaction. It's about listening to the music. And in between rounds, we do fun stuff like games, music discussions. Just gotta keep it interactive. You know, we do freestyle videos, and producers, I'll let y'all play pieces of your beats in between rounds, but it has to be interactive. Like I said, it has to be something like this. If I can get a lot of y'all to start recording videos of yourself and really engaging with the standard community, that's what's gonna make this group even better. So don't be afraid to turn the fucking cam on and talk to people. There's more to online music culture than sharing a link. And I'm going to continue to preach this and push this, because we're human beings. We're social creatures, and we should be interacting with each other. That's why it's called social media. It's not called promotion media or promotional media. Whatever. My name is Genius. I am a genius. Round 32 was dope. I'm ready for round 33. Let's make it even better, man. Every round should get better because that's what life is about. It's about progression. So in the standard, we are looking to progress. We should have more talent coming into the competition, raising the bar. That's what the standard is. This is the standard. Who's going to raise it? Are you going to be below it? Are you going to be above it? Are you going to be the standard? I feel like I was about to say something deep after that, but then my mind just went blank. I think I said everything I need to say. Love you all. See you in round 33.
I work every day. I live for the day that my people can say that we on, we on, we on. We on, we on. Until we on. Right now. I'ma be working until we on, we on.